What's poppin', guys? Sizzle here, and back at it again with the Rein Bronze GM. It has been a second since I played it. Gonna have to even set up my input display again. But yeah, I haven't played in a long time. In like a week or two. You can see there's 10 days left in the season. I think last time there was like 24 or something. We're still at the point where this anniversary shop exists, but I didn't do any of the challenges on here because I haven't played on here. I'm curious if the challenges are still achievable, because I remember them saying a lot of the stuff is bugged or whatever. And that people weren't going to get their credits. Forgot if we have 1,000 credits, we could upgrade our skin to something goofy. Like a Reinhardt, which is an interesting skin. I mean, Griefheart isn't too bad of a skin. There's obviously like Cold Heart, for example. Maybe I'll just rock the Cold Heart, honestly. It kind of goes pretty hard. I don't use it often. Might as well give it a shot. There we go. With that out of the way, let's go actually queue up for a game and continue that tank grind. I'll see you when we get into a game.
Then strikes him down.
Okay, I know we're not in the game right now, but I just came up with the ingenious idea. Wow, we just found a game very conveniently. I came up with the ingenious idea of rotating my input display. I don't know why I never thought about that before. I feel like that'll look much better when we're actually in a game. It's more natural looking. We actually have to get into a game for that to apply, is the problem with that whole statement. So I guess we'll see which one happens. But yeah. Let's see. I don't know, I think that looks a bit better than how the input display used to look. I know not too many people probably look at it too often, but it's there, so might as well have it look a little bit better. But yeah, I have been messing more and more with audio settings, video settings, what have you, as I've been recording this series. And I think I'm finally about to reach the area where I feel pretty satisfied with both. I mean, we'll see how it works. Yeah. The only unfortunate thing I can't really fix in my recording scenario is my internet. My internet is not too hot, but you know, do what you can, don't do what you can't. It's been a minute since I played in this ELO. Very interested to see how this goes. Works just as I remember. I also just made sense that Mercy was gonna res that. Yeah. I mean, we're looking good right now. That's the thing though, in most ELO, I haven't done this in like Diamond and Masters recently. If you pin directly into people, they just don't expect it. It's like, it's one of those scenarios that like, it's so stupid that it works. But yeah. Not sure how crazy the commentary will be. It is very late when I'm recording this. I actually record most of these. Most of the time when I record these ones specifically, The Rein ones, not the Winston ones, but the Rein ones I normally record when it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, fuck, I can't go to bed. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to do too much, but I need to do something, right? I feel like I'm not being productive, and that is about when this stuff comes around. Because then I just hop on, I'm like, fuck it, dude, I'll hop on tank and play some tank. Damn, I want to shatter Marissa here, but I don't want her to like avoid it. Not because it's optimal, just because it's funny. When you're kicking a smurf like this, you could just do a lot of funny things. That's the fun part. I even went to Orisa Bastion, because that meta's still not done with, by the way. There's still a week left in the season, so that's all that people are going to be playing for that next week. But, you know, it is what it is. Overwatch players do always be cringe. I didn't realize this skin made Rein have like a glowy fist, though. That's kind of cool. Just looking down the bottom right, looking at that. It's kind of hard to see, but it's cool when I notice it. Yeah, look at that. You can see very clearly when I sat still there. Interesting. Yeah, I just watched Orisa use Spear. I started Spear. Did she use Spear? I don't know. I saw the spin and I'm like, okay, I can shatter here. Just when she's spinning, how is she gonna spear you? Especially in silver, they're not gonna cancel their abilities. I don't think they realize you can cancel your abilities, and even if they did, I don't know if they would. You know what I mean? Like that just seems like something that people wouldn't think about doing until very, very. I don't think people do that in Masters, to be honest with you. Because like, really, why would you cancel your abilities? Only a few reasons I can think of. None of which are like super necessary. Yeah, these guys are just annoying. Like, bruh, just standing in front of me on Orisa is not gonna do anything. You have to be. It's actually more annoying that they're not being properly annoying to me, if that makes sense. Because before it's like, oh, you know, when there's like a good Orisa, it's like, fuck, man, I just got speared and spinned for the 800th time. But wait at position, I'm dead. And then here it's like, dude, I have to wait half a second before swinging into this person because they pressed E. Like, and they don't really know why they're doing what they're doing. They're just like, oh, tank in front of me, let's press buttons. And the crazy part is, I think against anyone that's not Giga smurfing like me, I think that's efficient. That's all you have to do in Orisa. And she's strong enough right now and has the crazy stat line she has right now that it's fine. Like, that's all you have to do. Like, if this guy was versing someone diamond or below, even though this is silver, he'd probably be winning if they were staying on run. The only difference is I played into this Orisa shit so often that I can handle basic Orisa spam. The problem is when I'm in my normal elo, when I'm in my GM games, I still have like a 50% win rate this season, which is kind of nice. I think I'm at 51. I've maintained GM5, but I didn't climb or anything from the Bastion Orisa meta. But it's like, when people are like better at abusing Bastion strengths and shit, it's like, you know, what the fuck do I do about that? Like, basically every game in GM is like, damn, I hope I get the better DPS. And funnily enough, my final game that I need to get back to GM5, I got the literal rank 1 DPS on my team. and he literally just soloed that game. They went like Orisa, at some point they swapped the Doom, I'm pretty sure they had Bastion at some point, I don't really know. I wasn't paying much attention, I wasn't playing all that well. But the nice part about tank having no impact is you don't even have to play well. If you literally just roll the better set of 4 on your team and you win, because tank does so little that even if you're playing like shit, as long as you're not completely throwing, it's like, who cares? It's like, oh man, my Reinhardt is standing in shield botting again. I'm lucky. Why is Mercy just Valve just to sit there? I don't get it. It's so far beyond me. Oh, that's the wrong. Your tank is fine. Relax. I know he's saying to report me, but I'm fucking dicking around. Report that whole team. Oh no. Orisa was quite good. Team dynamic was bad though. I don't know about that one. I'm not gonna go that far. Like, I'll defend a lot of people when their teammates are talking shit about them, but if you play Orisa, you deserve everything coming your way. I'm sorry, like, fuck you. I'm not actually sorry. I don't know why I said that. That's like natural human things to say, like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. That was kind of rude. But it's like, no, I fucking meant that. If you play Orisa, I fucking hate you. At least right now, while she's broken. Even before, honestly, I did not like playing at Orisa. She's my counter. That's the main thing. Like, there's this fucker. His name I don't think will ever get out of my brain. There's a guy named Parker with a little Sojourn player icon, and that fucker has the most disgusting Orisa I faced to this day. I never want to find him on ladder again. I found him like 3 times total. I fought him like once in season 3, once in season 4, and I think 1 game in season 5. And every single one of those games was like the highlight for the worst game of that entire season, which is kind of impressive if you saw some of the other games I went through. Either way, hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.